came to Norway with one clear goal: to head north towards the Arctic Ocean where the sun never sets. What we didn't expect was how hard Norway would make it for us. But every time we listened to our instincts instead of the map, Norway gave us something amazing. But there's just one problem. I don't like tunnels, and Norway is full of them. Today, we're going to Norway! So we've arrived in Norway. What a beautiful calm crossing. And then my worst fear happened. With no warning, we were thrown into tunnel after tunnel. Not only that, there's like an underground maze of tunnels, like with junctions going off left and right, so we got lost under these tunnels. Now we're just navigating around the coastal route. We visited Norway's southernmost lighthouse. And with a bit of luck, we may even visit the northernmost. We just stopped at the tourist information there, and it turns out this weather's not going to last. It's going to turn bad, very bad for a few days. It might even snow. See the snow up on the mountain over there. We're going up quite high. It feels like we're high on life. So this little town we're driving through now, it doesn't get any direct sunlight between September and March. That's for 6 months of the year. No direct sunlight. How horrible would that be? It's because it's surrounded by the mountains here. They actually installed giant mirrors on the mountainside to direct sunlight into the town. The town gave me the creeps for some reason, so we didn't stay long. Well, good morning, and it's freezing. It was, I think, 2 degrees overnight. We're heading on into more cold weather. Probably the further north we go, the colder it's gonna be. It's snowing. Look at it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's definite snow. The guy up there got some dogs towing him on his quad bike. Oh, that's pretty cool. Never seen anything like that before. Such a beautiful route, especially driving along that plateau, and we just haven't seen anybody. Maybe 2 other cars. You know, all the videos I watched on Norway, there just seem to be so many tourists, but maybe that's more in June, July. See all these houses here, but nobody lives here. I don't know whether they're just ski chalets or what. The other thing I like to keep an eye on as we're heading north is the latitude. So we're about 59 point something where we stayed last night. We're just coming up to a little town that's at 60. The Arctic Circle is at 66.6. And I think we're going to be going up as high as 71. Really snowing now. Look, it's landing all over me. The snow's even started to settle on Birdie. When it all ends, but I don't know. We saw a sign in town says something being closed, so we don't know if there's going to be closed up ahead. It could well be, looking at this. The drive over the pass was moody, the mountains cloaked in mist. As we climbed higher, the snow fell heavier. Walls of snow at least 2 meters tall flanked us, and any hope of a scenic view vanished in a blur of white. The wind picked up, sweeping snow across the road. It was at this point we decided to stop. It was getting too freaky. Freaky up there, so we're going to head back down to the town. So the road over this mountain pass was closed, so we went and just hung out in the town for a bit, and it looks like it's open now, so we're going to try again. But we may not. We may still turn around and come back if it looks a bit dicey. I feel like we're all on our own out here. Just looking at where the road had been cleared, the truck had cleared it. We wouldn't have made it through earlier, so it was the right call turning around, even though Mike would have just kept ploughing through it. Hopefully it looks like we're below the snow line now, so we're good to go. Good morning from Norway. It's snowing.
It's summertime.
This is where we camped last night in this car park. I might just sit here for a little bit and see if the snow stops. I don't know if there's any mountains we have to drive over today or not. Good old Karcher, eh? So it's very pretty here with all the snow. We're just trying to decide whether we drive today or have a rest day. Thing is, we'll be running our diesel heater all day. But look. This turns out to be an interesting spot. It's part of the Commonwealth War graves. These are the Commonwealth graves here. It's quite eerie just standing here watching the snow fall on the graves. Sad thinking they died so young, age 21. So we've decided to stay put for the day. It's very pretty. We could do it with a rest day anyway and hope the weather gets better tomorrow. Taking a day's break turned out to be the best decision yet. It gave us a chance to really look at our route. We realised that continuing north meant missing something big. And we don't like missing out, so we changed our plan, and what we found was beyond anything we expected. Good morning, welcome to another day in Norway. Stopped snowing today at least. We're on our way again. We planned on a direction, then we changed our mind, then we changed our mind back. The lake out there is still partly frozen by the looks of it. This is incredible. We've just turned off the main road and it feels so kind of windy and oh, it's just pretty. It's so pretty. There's a lake there. This one's frozen solid. Wow. Just wow. moly, this drive up through here is incredible.
It's times like this I'm glad of Joe's tunnel phobia, because if we kept on the 15, tunnel went straight through the mountain.
There that we just come up.
No, this is what we're going down.
Oh, we're going down to. Oh, okay, we're going down to there. Whew. This is 14 kilometers of zigzaggy downhill. The drive down to the G-Ranger Ford was steep, winding and stunning. And when we got to the bottom, we made a completely random decision. Keep watching. We arrived in the town of G-Ranger just as the ferry was pulling in. We had no idea a ferry even went from here. So we pulled into the queue, and next thing, us and Bertie are taking a fjord cruise to the other side. We had no idea where the other side was or where it went, but a spur-of-the-moment decision had us heading into some of the best scenery of our trip. Where do we go from here? No idea. It was a snap decision, remember? We looked at the map and there were two ways to go. One with tunnels, the other without. So this is basically how our decisions are being made. We found an amazing spot in the mountains to stay the night. We camped in this wonderful spot last night. It was beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. But as we're sitting there last night, we heard this long rumble. And we thought, oh man, is that a rock slide? We come outside to check, we couldn't see anything. It turns out that 117 years ago, to the day, there was a massive rock slide in the area that blocked off the river, causing the village to flood. There's actually a submerged village there where you can dive. We're not going to dive, it's too cold, but we're going to go have a look anyway. I was driving along filming sheep with my 360-degree camera when I heard a loud roar behind me. I looked back and thought initially it was a waterfall, so I told Mike to pull over and have a look. But by the time we stopped, the waterfall had disappeared. It turned out it was an avalanche, and I managed to capture it on my 360 camera while filming the sheep. Just seen this, it's incredible. Look how clear and still that lake is. I just can't stop grinning. I'm just in awe of the scenery. It's amazing. So this is the lake with the sunken city that was covered all those years ago, and it's been pretty much preserved because of the cold water. And you can just see a wall here, but to see most of it you need to scuba dive. Yeah, we're not going in there, but I'm sure they do tours. We continued on to the small village of Oi, where the sun came out and everything looked like it belonged on a postcard. A calm lake, towering mountains, and a fancy hotel. The public bathrooms even had a shower, which we made good use of. Just in the queue for another ferry for another fjord cruise. It's a 30-minute one, this one. And look at me, I'm in blimmin' shorts. Caught the ferry through the fjord to another little place, and the weather's completely different here. It's raining, it's windy,
Cold.
we've got our longs back on. Time to catch another ferry. I've lost count of how many ferries we've caught. This is what we do to avoid tunnels. We catch ferries and go over bridges. So these ferries are electric. They're so quiet.
Yeah, they got battery packs and they recharge in 5 minutes while the cars are going on and off the ferries at terminals.
How crazy is that? That's very cool. It makes for a nice, relaxing, quiet drive. To avoid the main city of Trondheim, we turned off onto quiet country roads, which then turned into a dirt road. Well, we found the gravel roads in Norway. So far all the roads have been pretty main and good, but it's the first gravel one. So we keep changing our mind on which route we were taking. We were just heading up to Bodo to catch the ferry to the Lofoten Islands. Well, we talked to someone the other day and he said there's another way, coastal route. So we thought we'd try that. This beautiful little spot we've found right beside the fjord. Stay for the night. It's so peaceful. Nobody here. We're the other side of the tunnels and it's sunny. The weather's weird here, eh? 1 minute it's raining, next minute it's just beautiful sunny. I guess that's what happens when you got mountains around you and the wind blows it. I don't know, I make stuff up. Look at this day, it's incredible. It'll rain again soon, but right now it's perfect. We're just driving along and Mike points out reindeer and just keeps on driving. So I'm making him reverse up because I've never seen a reindeer before. And they're just hanging out in this little paddock. How cool's that? Reindeer. We're getting there, we're getting up towards the Arctic. We're at latitude 65 right now. The Arctic is 66.6, so not far to go. Probably tomorrow we'll be in the Arctic Circle. Not sure why, but it's 7 o'clock at night and we're still driving. It's just so hard to know that it's that late at night. I mean, 7:30 and it's like the middle of the day still. So it's the Seven Sisters mountain range out there in Norway. So we've lost all the people again, everyone's turned left to take the tourist route. Just everywhere you look, it's just gorgeous. Climbing higher, back up into the snow line again, it's so pretty. No shortage of snow on this trip. It's just incredible through here, isn't it? It's so white, it's so pretty. And we're just coming up to the Arctic Circle sign, or the Arctic Centre, I think they call it. And to top it off, we had reindeer stew for dinner. It was delicious. Reaching the Arctic Centre feels like a milestone, but the journey isn't finished. We're still heading north. The Arctic Ocean is out there, and we're not there yet.